Cryptocurrency has really entered all parts of our lives. Its market use continuously increases as days goes by. You can use it to buy various products and trade it with other goods. Of course, it is not always a good time. There are moments when cryptocurrency is down, just like now. The crypto industry is currently going through one of the darkest periods in history. The recession has undoubtedly dealt a devastating blow to all projects currently active in the market, even the most stable and powerful ones like Bitcoin and Ethereum. There are several indications that things are currently not looking good. Crypto has suffered significantly, and investors are unsure of when things will improve. If you keep up with history and general trends, you can tell that this is normal and that cryptocurrency will soon have a revival. With this in mind, some people who are conservative and have other interests in mind cannot help but be bitter and threatened by the rise of cryptocurrency. Some of the biggest names in the financial industry remain skeptical and doubtful as the capacity of cryptocurrency to bring value changes in society. Welcome to Diversified Streams, your go-to YouTube channel for all things related to crypto. If you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the latest news and tips related to crypto. And make sure to keep your notifications on so you'll be updated with our latest videos. We frequently post so you wouldn't want to miss it. In today's video, we will be talking about the analysis and reactions of Kevin O'Leary, a Canadian businessman, towards Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JPMorgan Chase. Most recent skeptical comment about Bitcoin that we featured a few videos back. Be sure to check out that video also. We have a lot of things to discuss and tackle on this video, so let us now dig deeper into it. Before I show you a clip of Kevin O'Leary's reaction, it is important to have a little bit of background information regarding the people involved. Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, a Canadian businessman, investor, and media personality, is most known for being the brutally honest Shark Tank star. The 67-year-old is estimated to be worth $400 million by various celebrity net worth monitors. Kevin was an anti-crypto as they come in 2019, and even told CNBC that Bitcoin had no value. In a few years, Kevin O'Leary will be actively pushing cryptocurrencies and will have made them a significant chunk of his investment portfolio. Kevin O'Leary has disclosed to numerous media outlets over the past year that 20% of his investment portfolio is made up of blockchain startups and cryptocurrencies. That works out to be $80 million after some quick calculations. These investments and credentials make him a crypto enthusiast and fan with a great depth of knowledge and understanding about the crypto world. Meanwhile, James Dimon, a multi-billionaire American banker and businessman, has served as chairman and CEO of JPMorgan Chase, the biggest of the big four American banks since 2005. Before, Dimon served on the Federal Reserve Bank of New York's board of directors. Aside from that, he said that he is a major skeptic of cryptocurrencies. Thus, he is known as one of the most staunch critics of this new digital phenomenon. Within the past few years, he has commented and criticized cryptocurrencies, such as the one where he said that Bitcoin is a fraud, a comment that he later on retracted and regretted. Recently, he made another skeptical statement about cryptocurrency. In a congressional testimony, he said that crypto tokens or cryptocurrencies are decentralized Ponzi schemes. His statement garnered a lot of sentiments and comments. One of them is the comment and analysis of Kevin O'Leary. At this point, we are going to watch a short clip of it to know more about the context of his reaction and analysis.
You fund the architecture right now, and one of your peers, Jamie Dimon, really continued to beat down on it. He said very recently that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are nothing but a decentralized Ponzi scheme.
Yep. So let me qualify my statements on this because I'm an investor in JPMorgan as well. I have a lot of respect for him. He may be one of the most successful banking managers in the history of that sector. However, that was an uninformed statement. And it was not helpful at a time when we're trying to drive regulation through two different bills on the Hill right now. I, along with many other private investors, have been spending a lot of time in Washington on this. Essentially what Jamie said there, he was talking his book. This is my interpretation. He feels threatened by some of this technology, particularly around payment systems, because banks make money transferring assets. It's a cost of friction in the system. And one of the only reasons that I invested in Circle and I'm an investor in Circle, I'm supporting their initiative, and I'm a big believer in what stablecoins can do, is it's time to get rid of that friction. And it's not important that banks be protected so that they can make fees from that friction. When you transfer the US dollar into the Swiss franc to buy Nestle on the Zurich exchange, these banks add zero value. There's no value created in ACH transfer fees. If we could use a stablecoin that was regulated and approved by both sides of that transaction, it would be more transparent, it would be much faster, it would definitely be more productive, but above all, I would save millions of dollars. And so would everybody else. I can't wait till we can do that, because that kind of innovation should be supported, and it is. And that's why we're all here. This isn't about, speculation on asset price. This is about reducing the fees of how the world's economies work. More transparent, more productive, completely auditable, regulated, but less expensive. So does Jamie Dimon feel threatened? You're damn right he does. That's a big part of how he makes money. Too bad.
Now that we have heard his sentiments, let us dissect it and explain further why he thinks that Jamie Dimon is threatened by the rise of cryptocurrencies. In the video, Kevin O'Leary first made a disclaimer that he is also one of the investors of JPMorgan Chase, which is Dimon's company. His disclaimer is made to establish that he is commenting using an unbiased stance as he shares the same interest of Dimon's. He knew how credible Dimon is, but he believed that at the moment of his testimony, he made an uninformed testimony. Cryptocurrency is not a scam. It can be proven by the two bills regarding digital assets that are already in the Congress. These bills are known as Stablecoin Transparency Act and the Digital Commodities Consumer Protection Act. These bills aim to regulate digital stablecoins and assets to ensure that they are accounted for and of quality. If stablecoins are Ponzi schemes, then why is the legislation tackling a bill about regulating it? With this regulation, the government is legitimizing cryptocurrency. Logically, the Congress will not protect and legitimize a Ponzi scheme, as it would be detrimental to the welfare of the society. They would not do this unless they also think that digital currencies are real and legitimate. Aside from the proof of legitimacy in the form of the bill, O'Leary also mentioned that Dimon might be threatened because of the payment system that cryptocurrency has. In cryptocurrency, you can pay other people using your wallet. You do not need to give it to another person so that the other person can give your payment to the seller. Instead, you can bypass the middleman and directly contact the other party. There is no middleman in the process. Hence, you do not need to pay any transaction fee. Now, you need to recall that Jamie Dimon is the CEO of the biggest bank in the United States. Banks serve as middlemen. They get money from posing as the middleman between transactions. They incur fees from their clients to handle their money, transactions, and other assets. In cryptocurrency, you do not need middlemen to handle your transactions, as you can do it yourself. Hence, you won't need banks anymore. When people stop needing banks, then they will definitely lose profit, or worse, they will go bankrupt. O'Leary believes that Dimon knows about this, and he is scared about the possible repercussions that they may experience if many people start to use cryptocurrency in managing their transactions. Stablecoins can get rid of the friction and deadweight losses that banks incur to their clients. Now that we have heard and explained the commentary of Kevin O'Leary, I want to know your thoughts about it. Do you think that cryptocurrency is legitimate? Do you think that Jamie Dimon is misinformed? Lastly, do you believe that he is scared and threatened by the rise of crypto because it will affect his business? Tell me about your thoughts in the comment section and let us talk about it more. But before we go to the next part of the video, make sure that you have given this content a big thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button to be a part of our growing community. Personally, I think O'Leary has a great point about the legitimacy and importance of cryptocurrency in our lives today. Cryptos are real. People believe it is real. They are already valuing it the same way they value fiat money. More than formal laws, it is the arbitrary and collective decision of the society and the community that gives a certain product or idea its legitimacy. In the case of cryptocurrency, it is already legitimate when people start treating it legitimately even without any government regulation and support. They pay, mine, and trade to get some of these coins. If that's not proof that it is real, then what kind of proof do we need to believe in it? Next, I also agree with O'Leary's claim about the efficiency of cryptocurrency. Using it simplifies things. They allow you to buy without paying taxes. They allow you to trade freely and to input your asset in a secure ledger. Ultimately, it decreases the unnecessary fees that we need to pay. It takes the middleman out of the equation, hence transactions are more direct. Because of this, we can conclude that it will also go faster and clearer. In short, there would be transparency, efficiency, and affordability in using crypto. There would always be a trade-off when things change, and it is a reality that we cannot run from. It will affect some tangible industries one way or another, for better or for worse. No one really knows, but what we can do is to accept it and find ways to adapt to it. And that wraps up today's content. And remember to always take everything we say and discuss with a grain of salt whenever deciding, and do your own research. Do you guys have any thoughts to share? If you do, place them in the comments down below. And while you're at it, give us a like and subscribe to be a part of our community of crypto enthusiasts. Goodbye, and see you in our next video.